All right. So today is meant to be a shorter, if possible, heavier, more intense kind of day. So the reps are kind of on the lower side, but it's meant to be a little bit, heavier, short and intense. So basically, we're doing clean and presses with kettlebells. Hopefully, a heavier one so they can get nice and warmed up. And Russian twists. Russian twists are mostly there just to kind of get you away from the kettlebells for a few seconds. Just a few seconds because it's only 10 Russian twists at a time. But before that, we got to warm up. So I'm just going to start like I normally do with some squats. I'm a little stiff. So I did 10 squats, I'm going to do 10 push-ups. Flip over, do a few sit-ups. Without an ab mat, sit-ups just don't really do anything for me. But I at least use them to get a good range of motion in my hips. We're going to throw in some kettlebell swings. Okay, and I have this little stretching band. Just going to pull on a few times. Good everything again. I'm going to turn the squat into an overhead squat with my stretchy band. A little tight. Push-ups. A few more sit-ups. Back on those swings. Holds. Starting to get a little bit more. From here, I'm going to do a few mobility things, but it's going to be more active mobility because we need to be strong. So I'm going to do the greatest stretch in the world, which is this one. So I'm just going to reach up, go through on each side. And in the same kind of vein, I'm going to go into a quadruped position. Put my elbows on the floor. I'm going to put one hand behind my head like this. And I'm just going to reach up, bring it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just because I'm here, a little bit of up and down dog. Just because I constantly struggle with a good overhead position, I'm just going to swing my arms around a little bit. Get those moving. Okay, so today, let's see. Like I said, it's going to be quick, but we're going to try and go a little bit more intense. So we're going to do a clean and press or a clean and jerk, ideally with 2 kettlebells. You can do the same thing with dumbbells. You just got to be a little more careful when you go into the swing. You can change the swing into a clean. So like, pretend this is a dumbbell. You have 2 of them. You would sit those hips back and just jump the weight up there, rather than do more of a swing clean with the kettlebell, I'm going to show you. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a slightly wider stance so I can fit 2 kettlebells. One little difference when I'm cleaning 2 kettlebells, this is a personal preference thing. So when I teach the kettlebell clean, I teach it with one hand, and with that I always say thumb backwards in the backswing, and then thumb up in the upswing. So if I were to take a kettlebell, a little turn in the wrist. Okay? And the reason I teach it that way is because that little turn is the same kind of turn you're going to use to clean the weights, or the same kind of turn you're going to use to snatch the weight. Okay? And you can absolutely still do that with 2 hands at once. You can absolutely still do thumbs back in the backswing, and then thumbs up in the upswing. Now, I tend to use middle to lower quality kettlebells because kettlebells are expensive, right? And I find that when I try and do thumbs back in the backswing, I tend to smash the kettlebells together. And my lower quality, and when I say lower quality, I mean they're not steel competition kettlebells. So if I smash these together, the finish on them is going to crumble. And I want to keep my kettlebells in the best shape as possible. So I've actually gotten a habit to keep my thumbs forward in the backswing this way. That gives me a little bit more control, and I tend to not bash the kettlebells together. It's also, in my mind, it's just, I can think one straight line, bring it up, and clean. So I'm going to have my thumbs forward in the back swing here, even though when I teach it with one hand, it's thumb back and thumb up. Once you get into a little bit more nuance of different styles of kettlebell, the whole thumb back and up thing is more personal preference than anything else. So I'm going to grab both kettlebells here. I'm going to keep my thumbs pointing forward as I go into the backswing. And I'm going to clean it up. Notice my fingers are out of the way. I don't have my fingers in here where they'll bash together and hurt. I can even stack this if I want, keep it nice and close. Now from here, ideally, we're going to keep the belly nice and tight. And we're just going to press. If we get super tired, we can absolutely dip and drive into there. So we're going to do one clean for 2 presses. So I just did 2. So I would do another clean, and I would do 2 presses or 2 jerks, depending on how heavy you go. Okay? So 1 clean, 2 presses. We're going to do that 3 times. So clean, press, press, clean, press, press, clean, press, press. But then we put the kettlebells down for a short moment, because then we're going to do 10 Russian twists, which goes by super fast. Okay? Russian twists. Usually you have a little weight. This is a little baby kettlebell. I don't really have a good in-between one, so I'm just going to keep my feet in the air. I'm going to go back and forth for 10 Russian twists. I usually keep Russian twists counting really easy. I just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Some people like the 1, 1, 2, 2, yada yada. In my experience, it's just hard to keep track of. So just a clear 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just easier to count. So that's why I do it that way. Okay. And we're going to do all of that 8 times. Okay. So again, 1 clean, 2 presses, 1 clean, 2 presses, 1 clean, 2 presses. Put it down. 10 Russian twists. Do all of that 8 times. That's not going to take a long time. At least it shouldn't. I'm going to try and go a little bit heavier. So instead of the poods, I'm going to see if I'm up to doing pood and a halves. So total 3 poods. Pood is a really fun word to say. A pood means 35 pounds. So those yellow ones are 35 pounds, so they're 1 pood. This is 53. So this is pood and a half, or 1.5 poods. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna test this out real fast just to make sure I'm not making a horrible mistake. Because I actually haven't used these, 2 of these in quite a while. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of a jerk with these if I'm going to last the whole time. But that's fine. That's what I'm going to do. So again, 1 clean, 2 press. 1 clean, 2 press. 1 clean, 2 press. 10 Russian twists. That's 1 round. We're doing 8 rounds. That's the workout. Then we're done. Should be quick and fun. Because I'm all by myself today, I'm going to play some music. And I'll get going. Okay. Your round's done. Redone. Five done. Come on. It's been a little while. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter. Just feel some weird things going on. Feel some weird things going on. I don't want to risk it. It's been a while. So I'm going down with, I'll try and straight press this rather than here. That's 8. Whew, that's it. Short and sweet. Exactly what I wanted. I got a little hesitant myself. So, I don't know how long it was, like a month ago or so. I was working out by myself, and I did an improper warm-up. It was a really, really rookie mistake, and I was really embarrassed by it. But I did an improper warm-up. In other words, I did too much static stretching, stayed in there for too long, did too much stuff. And then in the workout, I was using the Pood and a half for snatches. And right in the beginning of the workout, I was bringing it up and pulled muscles all across my back. And it was awful. Like one of the worst pulls I've ever had. As soon as I did it and thought about it, I was like, oh, improper warm-up. I know better than that. And that took me out for a little bit. And so, I don't know what round it was, 5 or 6, when I was doing the cleans with the big kettlebells, I felt kind of the same muscles that I pulled start to talk to me a little bit. I wanted to finish it with the big ones, but as soon as I felt those muscles kind of talk to me a little, like it didn't hurt, like I'm fine, perfectly fine right now, but I just felt those muscles getting a little tired. So I decided, okay, let's leave the ego at the door of my own apartment and go down and wait. And that's what you just saw me do, and that's what I did. Yeah. So hopefully, as I get back into it, this is the first time since I pulled those muscles in my back that I used two of the bigger kettlebells. So I was a little wary. Anyway, that was a good workout. I enjoyed it. Exactly what I wanted. Tomorrow, let's see. Oh yeah. Tomorrow it's going to be kind of like almost kind of like an at-home Cindy kind of workout. I love Cindy. It's not exactly the same as Cindy, but it's the same kind of thought process behind it. So hope to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful